Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Little Jackalope. You can call me LJ of HeR Interactive. And if you guys can hear me okay, well, let me know if you can't in the chat. I got my chat feed up going right here. Welcome to our second ever YouTube live learn and play event here on YouTube, of course. I'm joined with all of you at home. As you can see, I'm at home. I have a random computer mouse on the floor over there. But we are at home. We're all working from home, us at HeR Interactive. And everyone else doing okay? How are you guys doing? LJ in the house. Yeah, hopefully you guys are all healthy and safe and not going stir crazy. I'm sure some of you might be already. How have you guys found creative ways of passing the time? And also a question, are any of you guys students who are schooling at home or already have been homeschooled? Like, being a homeschooler doesn't really change much for you with all of this quarantine stuff. Catch that mouse. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. I'm hoping you guys are too. I'm glad to finally be like in community with you guys again once more virtually. I love the ability that we have in technology to be able to do these things. But this is a very special stream. Just like with our first one with Secret of the Scarlet Hand, we were heavily inspired by all of your guys' posts and pictures sharing on our social media pages about how while at home, you have found extra time to play Nancy Drew games. And it's been so inspiring to see that. And um, we never really promoted these games as being educational because we wanted to promote them as fun. But from the very first game, the games were heavily involved with education and learning things. It was kind of ingrained into the mystery and in the game, and a lot of reading material, puzzle solving, critical thinking skills. This game in particular, The Deadly Device, is themed around a science theme, and especially with science history, featuring Nikola Tesla, which I had never heard of Nikola Tesla, the scientist and innovator, before this game was made. And so I learned a lot working for HeR Interactive, just playing the game and learning all of the fun stuff that went into this game, all the research, the studies, the organization, and just implementing it into the game to make it interesting and engaging. And so this game, along with our other core educational games, were kind of depicted by some actual teachers who told us these are the games that we highly recommend to families and to students for the educational aspects of them. And they have a list of the ones that they were considered the top educational games. And they are the ones that are currently being featured on our at-home learning page and also in the slideshow and on our website. It has a list of those games, and we are going through them, creating worksheets and pointing out and helping parents and teachers by pointing out all the great things about what's in each of those games. So, Deadly Device, science and science history, and Nikola Tesla, and the War of the Currents. So we have a worksheet for this one. The next game that we are going to feature, I believe, is Danger on Deception Island. And oh my goodness, I was playing that the other day just to dive in and get a better sense of the game for its educational aspects. And I was like overwhelmed by the amount of different content that was in the game that you could learn. And I felt embarrassed about some of the things that I should have remembered, but the things that stuck out to me in that game were silly. Anyways, have any of you guys thank you for that link, Nancy Drew. That is the page where you can see. No, the lovely 9992, the teacher approved games, they're discounted on our website. Steam has their own sales that happen differently, but not specifically for educational purposes. What was I saying? Have any of you guys learned like the most random things from the Nancy Drew games? I should ask that again later. But my printer isn't working. However, if you see see this corner down here on your screen, it says you can get the worksheet for the Deadly Device on the Deadly Device webpage on our site. Under the Downloads tab, it's a PDF. Print that out. Don't look at the first few pages that say they are teacher guides or teacher answer sheets, because those have answers. If you are a student, yeah. Okay. Yeah, my messages just blew up and I saw your chat feed. Thank you guys for calling this out. Where was I? How did that even happen? My connection isn't even... Sorry. Anyways, I was talking about the worksheet. If you fill out this worksheet as we are playing, at the end of each day, whenever, if you fill it out, it doesn't matter if it's correct or not. Preferably, it'd be correct. And so fill that all out, take a picture of it, and post it to our social media pages, the HeR Interactive social media pages, Twitter, Facebook, and include the hashtag, and everybody repeat after me in chat, hashtag Nancy Drew taught me. Thank you. Thank you to the people who text messaged me as well. I see that. I appreciate that. Post that with the hashtag Nancy Drew taught me. I mean, you don't have to be a student, Corina, if you still wanted to participate. You don't have to be a student. You could just be participating as we go. Any of you guys can fill out the form, the worksheet, and take a picture of it with hashtag Nancy Drew taught me. That's right, Jules. Post it by end of day Friday. End of day Friday. Because by Monday, we're going to randomly select one lucky winner out of all of those entries for a chance to win a prize. And that prize this time is a Nancy Drew Gamer blanket, fleece blanket, from our Teespring merchandise store. Young Chemist 17, if you do not have social media, you can email your picture, your photo, to contest@herinteractive.com. Somebody in the chat, write out that email, but only if you do not have social media. Contest@herinteractive.com. Tess is in the house. Awesome. Glad to see you guys are all here. I might be forgetting something. Oh yeah. I mentioned earlier that this game, among all the other teacher recommended games, are on sale. And you can see that list. I told you where to see that list. But if you use promo code LEARN20, that's LEARN20, at checkout, you will get a discount for that game. Yes, thank you, Nancy Drew, for that. All right, shall we get into playing the game? And you guys gotta talk in chat and let me know. I might not be paying close enough attention to the questions, but you gotta let me know which question is showing up on screen that we're actually at, because the answers are hidden throughout the actual game. So feel free to help me along. That's a slideshow. I don't want to do that. Boom. You know what? I'm just going to move this out of the way just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just shuffling a few things around. And to keep an eye on my audio so it doesn't crash again. All right. And we are going to be playing on Amateur Sleuth because it's easier, and that's what the end final puzzle is based on, the Amateur Sleuth level. And once you guys download one of our digital games, I highly recommend saving it to like a hard drive so you can install it and uninstall it later and you still have the files. Amateur Sleuth, here we go. We don't have audio here. Hang on. Let me fix that too. My drivers are definitely not happy right now. Let's switch that to turn on the game. Okay. That's not right. You know what? We're going to get this right, and then we're going to restart the section so that we can... Hang on, let me play some music, and let me know when you guys can hear the music part, okay? Okay, it's showing up that we've got some music, so I'm going to pause it. We don't seem to have any game music, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to restart the game. Okay? Because the game is being buggy. So let's do that. I had this game on for like a long time today, so I think it just needs to reconnect. The cool thing about these newer games is that they're in windowed mode. Okay, so that's definitely... Oops. Let me get my questions back up because I want to see my game. Where to play? Okay, let's make sure that we've got video too, because that would be really good. Oh, yeah, you have to find Deadly Device all over again. All right, back to new game. Now we're rolling. Get my cursor out of the way. Scientist found electrocuted in laboratory. Foul play suspected. Murder suspected in death of Niko Jovic.
Nancy, you made it. Good.
You couldn't tell me much earlier. What's the story?
You'll find all the information in Niko's desk drawer. The combination is 171943.
Got it. I'll need full access to the lab and a cover.
For the cover, say you're doing due diligence for a new investor. I'll back you up if anyone asks. But full access to the lab? No. It's too dangerous.
If I can't investigate everything, I might have a problem on my hands.
All right. I'll have Ellie set up a demo for you. But that's it. The equipment in this lab is extremely dangerous.
Got it.
Approach the case how you want, but I think I know where you should start. Ryan. The police really thought she might be behind Niko's murder. They just couldn't prove it. She built the machine that killed him, and supposedly she threatened him. Start there. I've got to leave the office. If you need me, I'll be on my phone. Good luck. Stay safe, and please, help me do right by Niko. He was a brilliant scientist and a good man.
Alright, so this was kind of a new thing with this game, is that you can click on the menu here and go other places. So, all right, we are in Niko Jovic's old office, and
This must be the drawer where Victor put the case file.
Victor has the case file in here. So, what did he say the password was? The combination? Did I pay attention? It's always good to take handwritten notes. Did I do that right? I did! Although in the newer games, you have your journal here with observations. And Nancy actually wrote it down right here. And details on the suspects, which we have none at the moment. And we have a nice task list. How handy. Alright, notes from the police investigation. Let's see. There was a few things that I found interesting in here. So, confirmed by electrocution of high voltage discharge of the Tesla coil. I'm just going to skim through this because we've got a lot to cover in this game. Mason Quinto, Ellie York. She's the one who called 911 to report the incident. Ryan Kilpatrick built the machine, the Tesla coil that killed him. Gray Courtwright, he's security. Victor Lossett, that's who we talked to, and that's who's called us in. Okay, here's an interesting bit of information. Above my cursor here, it says that the security video footage, LBTY, which I think is an abbreviation for laboratory. I'm going to write this down. LBTY. 510258 showed no one entering the lab, so we need to check out that video. None of the key cards, their IDs, key card IDs, did not match the one that went into the log system. That's about it. Okay. What's this?
I need to find a way to fix this.
An old-fashioned Krollmeister thing. Cute. Oh. See, here's a picture of Nikola Tesla. Can't look at any of the books, though. Another picture of him. It's locked.
It looks like it's missing the opening mechanism.
But there's candy in there.
Hello, Nancy. I forgot to tell you, we've been having a lot of outages lately.
Funny you mention that. I think you're having one right now.
It's nothing to worry about. We've got backup on the big systems. Most of the time, Gray can get things back online in an hour. Occasionally it takes a while, but rarely does it come close to the critical window.
Critical window?
Some of the equipment can get unruly when the power supply isn't consistent. Don't worry about it, though. Take the time to get settled. Catch up on sleep. All right. Gotta run.
Okay, my microphone seems to be having some serious issues here, so don't mind me. I'm just going to toggle with the cord for a little bit here. I might need to buy a new microphone. Hold still, microphone. Don't move. Okay.
Okay, what's that? Ah, come on. Ow, my toe.
Oh, and the silly music comes on, of course.
Ooh.
Any of you guys just really good at walking around in the dark? Aww.
This was not what I expected when I set the alarm.
Yeah, that's quite the alarm to wake up to. Hi.
You, come with me.
What's going on?
No chit-chat. Come, now. We need to get the system shut down before the grid goes critical. Get all those switches powered off. I'll do the rest.
Laura, how Nancy's just that skilled. She's not familiar with the room just yet, I guess. How do oh, that's right. There's something here.
Could this have been used to keep the power on? I need to keep this together with any other evidence I find.
Nice work. Now get out.
Who are you? What just happened?
If the grid had gone critical, we'd all be dead right now. I'm Gray. I don't care who you are. Don't tell me. Get out.
He's grumpy. I just saved all your lives. Ooh. Schrodinger's cat is alive. Is there full power and 5 charges? Z and R. This looks important. This is where taking handwritten notes is sure handy. Now, I can tell you right now, because you're not taking these notes, but there are 12 slots, or 12, what do you call those? Notches on the cogs, or whatever. There are 12 of them, so it refers to like a clock position. So, let's see, one, I'm just drawing like a weird shape here. This is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So the Z is pointing at the 11 o'clock hour. The R is pointing at the 2 o'clock. Okay. And I can barely see this F right there. It looks like it's... Is that in the 1 position? I think it's in the 1 position. F. Okay. Oh, there's a V right there. That's pointing to the 12. Okay, so we got a lot of letters here. Ooh, coffee and a coffee maker and stuff. Oh, look, D. D is in 5 o'clock. Oh, look, there's 2 more right there. H is in the 10. Okay, and then Q is down there at the 6. Hi, you.
Don't know you. Who let you in?
But we've already met. In the lab? Never mind. I'm Nancy. I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Just what this place needs.
You're not a fan of the idea?
Nope.
Why not?
Not a fan of most ideas.
That's a strange attitude for someone who works at a research facility.
Might be.
What do you do here?
Job description says security agent. Suppose it's more valid than not.
How long have you worked here?
Don't know.
Can you estimate?
Nah.
You're really not going to tell me how long you've worked here?
So it would seem.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
He's not exactly a complying, friendly character, is he? Okay. Sure. Oh, wait. Bulletin boards. Ooh, trivia night. Look at this Nikola Tesla picture. Mad scientist or genius? Hey, I think there's something on here from our question. Which question is this? I'm gonna write this down. Okay, question number 4. Get out your pens. And if you don't have the worksheet printed out, you can do what I'm doing and just get a blank piece of paper and write down question 4, answer is, whatever. What is this paper? I don't need that paper. Go away. Okay, so Q4 says, what is element number 50 on the periodic table of elements? And goodness, the music startles me. 50. Tin. SN. Tin. I'm just going to write down tin because that's acceptable. Okay, I think that's all we got for this one. Can we go upstairs? Elevator! Old-fashioned, with the accordion style. Just don't stick your hands out in there. That's your answer for everything now, Emu? So it would seem. Good. Tesla coil. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this is cluing us in on how binary works. So this is equivalent to 1 when we fill in the ones table here. So it's by column. So this is the ones column. It's worth 1. And then it doubles. This is the twos column. So you can see here it shows 2. But when you add a 1 and a 2, that equals 3. Get it? So when it's in, so it doubles, like I said, the 1s, 2s, 4s, 8s. So when we get down to 8, it only fills in the 8s column. But to add up to 7 here, you add 1 and 2, which is 3, plus 4 is 7. So that's how binary works. So this is 0, because nothing is filled in. We're looking at the blue colors. So if you add 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8, it equals 15. Just like 15 right there. Do we have that on the answer sheet someplace? Or on the, oh yeah, the binary code, which is question number 10. So you can work out question number 10 right now as we speak. So that's what I just explained here for binary code and how the columns work and how you add them all up. So the question for question 10, which you can do right now. Question 10. Fill in the row here in binary to make the value of 11. Now, you just write 0 where you're not entering in, or a 1 to mark that column space. 1 equals there's a value. 0 means there is no value in that column. So to get the value of 11, let's see, 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4. Now, let's start off with the biggest number. If we need a 1 in the 8s column, so it would be 8 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We cannot use the 4 because it's too much. So let's add a 2. There's a 0 in that 4 column, so it would be 1, 0. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm not going to give you the actual answer. I'm going to let you work it out just a little bit, and I'll tell you later what the number actually looks like the binary sequence. Okay, so it's locked at nighttime. Look at this cute little robot statue thing. Ooh, gummy bear keychain. Or, phone charm. Nice. I'm gonna try to keep an eye out for more of those. They're fun. Ooh. Oh, this was from, The Hunting of Castle Malloy. It was a slider puzzle. Tesla Coils, a User's Guide by Gary Grondkowski. Oh, there's a lot of writing here. So, actually, I think there is an answer. Who can shout out what question we can find here? I think I had something here. Today's security. Oh, I'm going to have to read through this real quick. Primary coil, secondary coil, toroid, capacitors, spark gap, Faraday cage, Michael Faraday, EMFs, Faraday cage, electricity, wait, battery radio, venture radio, limit 50, limit 4 common biometric. No, not that one. No, I don't think, maybe we didn't. Am I missing one? Rachel Vorster, that is the correct binary sequence. Good job. I thought I had something in here for... this is where the last activity on your worksheet comes into play. This is the guide for it. This is the schematic, the line schematic, line drawing. That's the circuit board. These are the components that are involved in this circuit board. I want to say I had a question in here that involved this. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. But, well, you know, we can just take the book and come back for it later. You know, reread it later. Bedtime reading material. Hello?
Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new potential owner.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yes.
Ellie. Victor wanted me to show you the coil. I guess you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab. And we're not exactly up to giving tours, considering. Ready?
Plug your ears.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Is this the coil that was responsible for Nico's death?
Yes. It's been rewired since that night. It never should have been set up that way in the first place.
Why was it wired that way? There must have been a reason, right?
Now, I need you to focus on what we're doing.
She's
it's
not
very dangerous.
answering
What you're in right now is called a
question.
Faraday cage.
Well, how does it work?
Basically, it conducts the electricity away from whatever is inside it, keeping you safe. Here we go!
It's loud. Oi.
Okay, that's it. Back to the office.
Thanks for the demo. Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime?
Nope.
Can you tell me what you do at the lab?
In plain terms, I'm a research scientist.
How long have you worked here?
Some days it feels like decades. I don't actually know. 2 years? Maybe a bit less.
Do you share the office?
In a way. Mason's station is over there. He's in during the day.
You said the coil should never have been wired the way it was the night Nico died. Why not?
Wiring the secondary and primary coils together is a good way to get yourself killed. Or someone else.
Are you sure it was Ryan?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She said Nico insisted.
Does that sound like something Nico would do?
I never understood him. But if he was even a fraction as smart as his work leads me to believe, why would he do something so dangerous?
Is there a way into the lab without a key card?
No. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not great at remembering to bring my card, and Gray does not like letting me in.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye, Nancy.
I can't snoop anything around her desk.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving. You don't want to be messing with his stuff.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal. He's been lording his high score at aggregation over me. Take him down, and I'll let you poke around.
Take him down at a video game. I'm a pro at
I'd
this.
better get going.
Bye.
Okay, in order to get permission to snoop his stuff, we need to go play aggregation. Where is that? So, was it Larry? Larry, you said the answer was in red here? Oh, maybe I just missed something here. We'll come back to that question. Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Nancy Drew, where is Mason? Probably asleep. Because this is the night shift. Okay, now we get to actually explore this space. Nikola Tesla. And a whole bunch of books that we cannot look at the moment. Stop the madness. Prevent office supplies kidnapping. Okay.
I need to find the power knob before I can use it.
This was a contest winner who got their picture in the game. Jack in the Bowl, fruity whole wheat faces. That's kind of creepy. Okay. So we're missing a knob. Why? I don't know. Aggregation. Mason. Okay, so we need to beat 22,500. Let's play. Easy. Okay. Do. About halfway there, roughly. You know. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do something here. This is actually a really fun, mindless game. Oh dear. Okay. Green. Orange. Ugh. There we go. Clearing out the pieces. Okay, now we've got a mess here, and it looks like this gets rid of... Yeah, that's a nice piece. Slide that in. Get rid of that green. We've got some yellow here.
I bet this scene won't make it into the book.
Gonna be. Is this really how that's gonna be, microphone? Come on. Come on. Alright, let's go back to Ellie and tell her that we beat the score.
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
I beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
I'd better get going.
Bye.
Just making sure that, you know, the wires are not like loose or anything underneath it on the computer. That might help, I don't know. Time to snoop. Ha 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 ha. Messing up all the things. Ooh, biometrics. Okay, we do have a question here on our question guide, question worksheet. Let's see. Question number 8. What are the 4 common biometric indicators used today for security methods? So the answer is right here. All right, I'm going to leave the cursor right there. So the answer grab a pen. Let's see. Let's see. Question 8. The 4 common biometric indicators, which is iris and retina scans. Iris/retina scans. And then voice recognition. And then the third one is facial shape. Looks like we got a text message. And then the fourth one is our fingerprints. All right, that's for question 8. I'll write that down here. Yay. Car toys. Hey, nice. I don't know what the password is. That sparking noise you hear is part of the ambient sound effects that you hear throughout this game just to keep you on edge. It's not actually a technical issue. The only technical issue we're having right now is with my microphone. All right, so I think there might be something in here about... No, maybe not. So this is right here. This is going to be handy. I'm going to take a picture of this just because I know. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had a text message. Ned, I am using voice texting to message. Send message you. Stop. Stop. Why aren't send? Wait. Anyone else have trouble with autocorrect or spell check or voice to text problems with your phone? All right, so if you look closely on Mason's whiteboard here, he's got some letters that are a different color. And it's actually an anagram for this down here, his hangman thing, which if you grab all these letters, you can anagram it to read Tesla's hometown. And we haven't seen that just yet. We don't have the answer to that. So we need to figure out what Tesla's hometown is before we can even get into his computer. Silly me, I should have explored a certain area a little bit more closely. Yeah, you've had Siri problems. Prince. Thanks for stopping by, Nancy Drew Walkthroughs. Good to see ya. We forgot to look at this book, The Life and Times of Nikola Tesla. All right, so we do have a few questions involved right here, but the current one we're looking for to get into Mason's computer is his hometown, which was... He was born in Smiljan. Smiljan. I'm going to write that down for myself, but I think we have some questions that are found in here. Yeah. Okay. So question number 2. Who originally invented radio? Tesla's genius wasn't restricted to AC. He was also the inventor of radio, though history books continue to give that credit to Guglielmo Marconi. I don't know if I pronounced that correct. So Tesla, for question number 2. Nikola Tesla was the one who originally invented radio. Q2. The answer is Nikola Tesla. And then the question right after that says, who received the credit as the inventor of radio? And we just read that it's Guglielmo Marconi. I'm probably doing a really terrible job with that pronunciation. Please don't quote me on the pronunciation. All right, so circle A for question 3. Guglielmo Marconi. Okay, let me see. Is there any... I think there's something else in here. Okay, here we go. Yes. So if you look at question 5 on your worksheet, it says list 3 of Nikola Tesla's inventions mentioned in the game. Not the patents, just the inventions. So radio was just one of Tesla's inventions. His creations include the induction motor, so you can write that one down. Induction motor. Remote controlled toy boat. Toy boat. You can write that one down too. The Tesla coil, that's another one. And you can be done with writing your answers there, but there's more here. The first AC hydroelectric power plant, the Tesla turbine engine, fluorescent lights, and the doomed wireless energy transmitter called Wardenclyffe Tower. One of the first plans for radar, and even a proposed death beam for military use. A death beam. That is just cool. All right, so that was for question 5. Let's see, is there anything else in here that would have been helpful? Eclipse. Okay, these are all his patents. I don't think I'm going to get to keep this book, so I'm going to take a picture of it. Okay. Yeah, that's all I can, okay, take. Supreme Court, Westing. Oh, hey. Let's see. Question number 1. Who bought Nikola Tesla's alternating current polyphase patents? That's a mouthful. Let me see, is that in here? Here it is. Industrialist George Westinghouse bought the AC polyphase patents Tesla had filed. So that's the answer to question number 1. George Westinghouse bought Nikola Tesla's alternating his AC polyphase patents. So Q1, George Westinghouse. We are making terrific progress on this worksheet already. Okay, so we got question 1, question 2, 3, 4, 5. We might be able to answer question 7 here. Let me see. I don't see it. Nope. I don't think that's it. Or that's in here. Okay, yeah. We'll have to come back to those questions later. All right, so we got Smiljan. Let's go get into Mason's computer. We haven't even met Mason yet. That's a fair argument, Zomobine. That's a fair argument. All right. Snooping time, Smiljan. Yay, we're in component design. Oh, that doesn't, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here or even why, so I'm going to leave it alone. So he's recording what he's been doing, sending it to Nico for viewing. Okay, trash bin?
Whoa, Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this.
Yep. So the other video we need to watch is HLLW, which I think is an abbreviation for hallway. 510257. I'm going to write that down, save it for later. Component craze. How fast can you make all the matches? Begin. Oh, these from the book. It's just a matching game. Oh my. I'm not doing so good. Battery. Where I just saw that. No, maybe I didn't. Here it is. I'm doing a terrible job. Maybe not. Maybe I'm doing good. Lucky me. A diode. A fuse. Resistor. Resistor. Capacitor. Diode. Integrated circuit. Capacitor. 44 seconds. Oh, 45 or less is electrifying. I did a good job. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's about all I can look at. So I guess we need to figure out how to watch the security footage. And I don't think there's much else that I can do here today. I wonder if I can phone call anyone. Maybe that'll be handy. Yeah, Indie Runner 18. The matching game, and to confirm, that game is really just for fun in here to get you more familiar with the names and the identifying of those components for circuit boards. Let's make sure we can talk to Gray about everything.
What do you want?
What do you think of Ellie?
What did you say all these questions were for again?
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
Okay, you got me.
Great, don't care. Keep the question count low and we'll get along.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Yeah.
You know what? I think we need to bring him chocolate. He needs a Cocoa Kringle to cheer him up.
It's locked. I need a card to get in the lab.
Ah. You can't just pick this lock, Nancy. There's no lock to pick. It's electronic. Okay. Wait a minute. Shall we push the big red button? What's gonna happen if we push the big red button? Okay, side story. Fun story time. In our old HeR Interactive office, there was a big red button on the wall by the doors. And when I was just starting out as an intern, one of the creative designers came over to me because we were walking the halls and said, push the button. And I'm like, it's big and it's red and is an alarm gonna sound? And I pushed the button and the two doors to the hallway nearby started to shut on them on their own. It would stay shut. So that's what the big red button at the HeR Interactive office did. It'd be super handy if all of these big red buttons and alarms had a label for what they did. I don't recommend anyone pulling fire alarms unless you absolutely need to do so. Oh, danger music. Oh, look at this. Oh, the pigeon. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? We've got, more to this. What is this? The 3 o'clock position for W. The G is in the 7. Another G is in 8. Okay, interesting. Oh, what is this business? Oh, I like this game. Woo! Yay! Hey, we're in!
I need to get all of the numbers shown clockwise on the wheel using their binary code.
So, you can do this in binary, and actually take the time to solve this. But this is also, you're kind of in a timed position right now, trying to get out of the office before Gray shows up. So, this puzzle is best solved just by trial and error. You're trying to unlock all of these on the chart here. Somehow. Like that. Okay. Like that. Yep, that's how it works. I just guessed. Key cards. Oh, I don't know. Security. Yes, here we go. Security. Okay, we got 2 videos to watch. Here we go. Videos. Yay! So the first one that was suggested in the case file was to do laboratory 510.
Just Nico. She's bypassing the security system. Interesting. These must be the key cards used to access the lab. I should figure out which number belongs to whom. That number is from the night of the murder. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the logs.
I must have, oh, I had a keyboard shortcut that mutes my, while I was typing in the numbers. I should not use the number pad because that has my shortcut for muting myself. Thank you for the heads up, you guys. That was totally my bad. Okay, we need to get out of here. Alright, so I think what we need to do is change it to daytime because we run out of things to do tonight, except we could call someone. Ooh, Frank and Joe Hardy. Let's do it.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Just recounting the time. So how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Give us the deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank, it's a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe, sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder. I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts, but no confirmations as of yet. But fingers crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
I'm pretty busy. I'll have to catch you up as I go. I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really. Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think. It might be a tie. I'll allow that.
Okay, so fun fact, you guys. I got to go into the recording studio when The actors for Frank and Joe Hardy for this game were recording. It was Jonah Von Spreeken for Frank and Rob Jones for Joe. And they actually got to be in the recording studio together at the same time. Was it for this one? Yeah, I think it was for this one. And it's really funny because they're both so professional and so talented. But for Rob Jones, he normally doesn't speak this fast and energetic. He actually acts like that for Joe because Joe is hyper and energetic and full of energy. And so he picked up the speed for his speaking, but he kept tripping. Don't give him a hard time for this, or quote me that I said this. He had a hard time saying all of those crazy words like word imagination so fast, and he kept stumbling over them. So he had a few takes to get that down, but it was just really fun to see them play as Frank and Joe Hardy. They're the same voice actors who play Frank and Joe Hardy in this game as with Midnight in Salem and Labyrinth of Lies.
I met Gray.
What's his story?
He's a little intimidating.
You're not the type to be intimidated, so that must really be saying something.
I didn't know you two were Tesla fans.
Tesla was like a real-life wizard.
Well, his contributions to the scientific community
Are the most boring things to talk about when it comes to Tesla, Frank. He carried around an earthquake machine and built death rays.
That stuff is probably blown out of proportion.
I will not have you in boring Tesla, Frank. He was one of the few scientists who truly valued crazy giant lightning storms. When he was bored, he and Mark Twain would take turns electrocuting themselves. I mean, come on!
Flashy stuff is cool, Joe, but what really impresses me is how all of these seemingly crazy things he dreamed up are now being proven to be actually possible.
Like wireless energy.
Yeah, and harvesting energy from space and the Earth itself. Wait, is that what Nico was working on?
I don't know all of the details exactly, but it seems like it.
Amazing!
I need help getting into the lab.
There's got to be something in the building to help. A key card, maybe? Oh, maybe you could find a way to program your own.
Hey, Chrissy Doll, welcome to the stream.
I met Ellie.
The verdict?
She's nice, a little quiet.
Isn't that what the neighbors always say on the news after someone goes berserk? She seems so quiet.
Says the loudest person I've ever met. Sometimes people are just quiet.
Oh my goodness, Nancy Drew Games. I just realized that, yes. I mean, I drink tea every day, but today is actually National Tea Day. And yes, I am drinking tea. It's blackberry herbal tea. I totally did not make that connection. Happy National Tea Day, everyone. What's your favorite way of drinking tea or having tea?
I'd better get going.
Later.
All right, let's change it to daytime. Oops, I don't want that. Look at this Coco Kringle pillowcase. Awesome. To daytime, so we need to talk to daytime people. Oh dear, now what?
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
Oh.
Hi, Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Yes, how did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
Well, I told him the truth.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait, hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't like you?
No, but I know you're studying criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Yeah.
A non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
She just hung up on us. Okay. Well then. Oh, by the way, you guys, we have this poster available in our Teespring merchandise store. Reduce stress. Bang head here. Repeat as necessary. I have it in my office at HeR Interactive. I sometimes bang my head there. Alright. Daytime peoples are upstairs. Yes, hi, Dee Dee. Ooh, motorcycle. I'll take her phone charm. Yes, thank you. Because we just, take things. I remember the 3D animator at the time was very happy about modeling a motorcycle.
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but closer than what you get walking through most doors.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
Dirty hands.
What do you do at the lab?
I'm so sorry, but I have to ask why you're here. Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a potential new owner.
I'm sorry. I'm an adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa, wait. Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
Maybe, but first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
Any reason in particular?
Oh, his voice and general demeanor and his face and pretty much everything else about him. Those two had a strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
Why destroy it?
Because I made it. You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
Oh, we made her upset. And we got a text message from who? Ned. Sorry about that. Voice recognition might not be for me. Sorry.
Great, she's back.
You snuck in without logging in the day before the murder. Why?
I lost my key. It happens.
Isn't this place extremely well secured?
The labs are. Building... I have my tricks. And no, I'm not sharing.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, we kind of didn't make her good side just yet. Ah, there's number 4. So we've got all the gear cog letters. This is O. Let me just complete the circle here. Looky. I wrote that down. Yeah. Anyways. The remote control for the security office, do not remove. Ha! It's been removed. What do we have? Art stuff. A piece of paper that we're just going to take because, you know what? Why not?
This could help getting into the lab.
Yes. Okay, I can't look at anything else there. Ooh, I can look here. That looks like a black light. Can we talk to Ryan again?
Hi.
Okay.
I'd better get going.
Later.
I guess that's it. Okay. Wait a minute. Wasn't there like a phone charm somewhere around here? Maybe not. Okay.
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines. and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
Did you see? I beat your high score.
Yes, if fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
What else do you remember?
I remember Ryan. They took her out in cuffs. She came back the next day. Never said a word about what happened.
Do you like Ryan?
Let me save you some time. I don't like anyone.
That can't be true.
Observe, and I'll demonstrate.
Thusly.
Other people.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Did the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead? Lots of jerks have died, and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman.
Oi.
The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
Wow.
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment, which I now do. There it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
I took an educated guess.
I did too. Still couldn't figure it out. But the fact remains, we are not besties, as she likes to say. We are worsties.
He reminds me a little bit of Sheldon from the Big Bang Theory TV show.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated by the FBI.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico. And I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No. He tried to scare me away from my own work.
What does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
Gray is very intimidating, but he also does his job pretty well. That is a good question, though. Why is Gray still here if his main goal was to protect Nico and his work?
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
You look a little upset.
Someone moved my things. Someone will pay.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Worsty.
What are you doing?
I want to snoop Ellie's stuff. Okay. Alright, so I think someone in chat said there was a phone chime downstairs near the lounge area. Oh gosh!
Mic off.
I was not expecting that. Oh, sorry.
What's happening? Are you okay?
I'll never be okay again.
What is that thing?
An abomination of technology. It's some creepy robotic cat that someone, I suspect Mason, is tormenting me by leaving all of its awful parts everywhere.
I've seen one of those before. If I find all of the pieces, I bet I could put it together.
As long as you promise to throw it into a fiery volcano once it's completed. That thing is the undisputed mayor of Nightmare Town.
That's an awesome line. Undisputed mayor of Nightmare Town.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that's a cat head, huh? Well, you know what? I bet you Mason was involved with that, so let's go talk to him about it. Hey, Mason.
Yes?
Have you been tormenting Ryan with a robot cat?
I'd never do something that hilarious and definitely deserved.
Huh?
Never.
Huh?
Not ever.
Don't you think you should maybe stop? She seems to hate it.
No, I will not stop. I asked her nicely to build it for me. I even offered to pay her for her time. She's the one who hid it, so I don't even feel a little bad.
I'll let you go.
See you later.
Yeah, but there's a cat part right there. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a look at our task list. Not that. It's here. Oh my goodness, we have had so many.
Check. Have. That's. Check. Did that. Did that.
Snoop Ellie's workspace. Investigate Ryan. I guess we're not done with that.
That's check. Did that can't check that off yet.
Use the keycard to get past a locked door. Snoop Ellie's workspace. Okay. Alright, so we might have to change it to another, like, to nighttime again. To do some snooping and keycard making in Gray's security office. Because I don't think we can get into the security office. It's locked. Yeah. So we're gonna have to change it to night and then... Ah, you're right. Thank you for the tip. There's a little robot. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's like maybe 2 more phone charms around here somewhere. Oh, let's see. Did, no, Mason has not changed it. Changed the high score yet. Okay. Cat part. Yeah. Cattail. Okay, well, I guess it's time to change it to night. So pretty. Ominous looking lab out in the Colorado mountains. Pick up the phone.
Hey there, champ. How's my favorite buddy?
What do you want, Deirdre?
What do I want? This is about what you want, Nancy Drew.
Is that so?
It could not be more so. I come bearing apologies. I want to help you, Nancy Drew. I want to be your girl on the inside of the exciting world of criminology.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because apparently it still counts as plagiarism if you pay someone to write your paper.
Yeah.
I mean, is capitalism dead? Because that's what it seems like.
And you want to help me because...
I made a bargain with my prof. If I can help an actual murder investigation, I'll get credit. So I help you, you help me collect data for my paper, and balance is restored to the universe.
How exactly can you help me?
I've got permission to use our criminal database.
Ooh.
In fact, I already read up on the case.
That could come in handy. All right, it's a deal.
Great. Call when you need help, and I'll do what I can. Just don't call me when I'm busy.
How do I know that?
Will do. What do you know about surveillance video?
That you watch it?
Have you heard of cases where the video has been faked?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
How can you tell if the video's been edited in some way?
It's getting harder and harder to tell. But the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that you've got the original video feed. If you don't, analyzing the data file isn't going to do you much good.
Is there a way to know if I have the original?
Yeah, that's the detective part. Not in my wheelhouse.
I need you to check on 911 calls the night of the murder.
Consider it done. I'll text you the results.
Oh. Okay. Oh, Mason beat my high score. We can't let this... We can't let him get away with it. We need to beat his new high score. Let's see how far up we can get in our levels. Do any of you guys... Have any of you guys played arcade games like this, a standalone? That's all it does is the one thing. Arcade game. It's been so long. I usually do it when I go to video game conventions because they'll have them available for free to play without having to insert any quarters or tokens, and it's really cool. What do I do with this? Okay, here we go. That one. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click that. Let's see. Alright, we'll get rid of that. That's good. That's good. Good. Huh? Aww. There we go. Oh, I don't have any purples available to me. We're getting kind of tight in here. Here we go. Ugh. Running out of space. Yay! You remember playing Pac-Man game? Oh, that's really cool when you were younger. That's awesome. Mystery crime case. Yep. Yeah, I remember playing Donkey Kong and a few others. There we go. Does anyone else have anyone else my English, has anyone else played this game, The Deadly Device? What should I do? What should I do? Let's do that. Have any of you who have played The Deadly Device enjoyed playing this game? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This game was originally, this aggregation game, it was originally supposed to go into Secrets Can Kill Remastered, but it was kind of one of those fun bonus things that we just didn't have time to prioritize for. So we just put a out of order sign on it, and we hoped to come back in adding the game in future game, and that's when it got a chance to make its debut in The Deadly Device here. So we did, after all, get to use it. And it's not an important game to play, which is a good question. Why am I playing it? It's very relaxing. So I should finish with this high score and not really come back to it. Because it's not actually helping me with my solving the mystery. It is good for wasting time if you have to wait for something, like with Deirdre's text message. She was going to call back with information. I don't remember if that's actually on a timer. I think it is. Yeah, there we go. That'll help. Oh no. This is getting tricky. Okay, there's that one. Let's get those out of the way. Yeah. It's a good score. Yay! New high score. We did it. All right, that's great. Terrific. We're gonna quit. We've got the high score. Let's continue with our actual task list, which is... Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going down.
That doesn't sound good. Ellie might want to know about this.
Yeah, there's probably a UFO that just landed in the lab. They come by for regular maintenance to their ship because the scientists can fix it. Samantha Yellman, that's a great question. What is my favorite puzzle in this game? Ooh. I don't know if I have a favorite. When I come to it, I'll let you know. Oh wait, we're trying to find Ellie. That's right.
Hello.
How bad are relations between you and Mason?
I wouldn't say they're bad.
You might be the only one who wouldn't.
They're not great.
I get the impression that you two hate each other.
My Gram raised me to look for the good in everyone, even those who do me harm. Most times I find that glimmer of good, even in the meanest people. But Mason flashes that smug smile of his, and every rage center of my brain releases all of its hate Mason chemicals. Wish that weren't the truth, but it is.
Lovely9992 asks, which game is your favorite? What are your guys' favorite games?
I also get the impression Mason doesn't like you very much.
Now that is fortunate. If I had to deal with him puppy-dogging all around all the time, I'd never get anything done.
Who else was here the night Nico died?
Gray. I think that's it.
Did you know Nico well?
No, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
So you weren't friends?
I don't know if he had friends.
He wasn't well liked?
No, it's not like that. I just don't think he needed people. Or if he did, then he hid it well. He was too much of a scientist.
Why do you and Mason work opposite schedules?
I'm a night Ellie.
Any other reason?
And as a good Southern girl, I know if you don't have anything good to say, you keep it zipped. Like this.
Like this.
Did Nico have a hard time with people?
Not a hard time, not exactly. It was like he was plugged into a different current than the rest of us. People were to be studied and observed, but that was all he wanted. At least I hope that's how it was.
Was Nico close to anyone in the office? Did he talk to anyone?
Don't think so, really.
You said Nico was too much of a scientist. What did you mean by that?
I'm organized in the way I think, but Okay, take Mason, for example. He lives his life the way I work.
How so?
In all of the ways. When he makes a sandwich, he alphabetizes the ingredients. He's not human. Not that it's hard to explain. Like if a computer had legs and a sweater, it'd be Mason. What it comes down to is, I'm 20%. Mason, maybe 60. Nico was 100% a scientist.
Is the hall just outside the lab supposed to hum?
Nope.
She's gone. Time to snoop. Yay. Aw. A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court. Sir Lancelot. Ooh. Oh, is this the answer to Gray's computer? Each set is worth 15. Okay, yeah. So the goal was to get this number in binary sequence, I guess. I guess that was the answer for my guessing of Gray's computer. Well then. Well, a key. We're taking it. What is it for? Bin. A bin. Okay. Reminder hints to this month's passcode for the control booth. Okay, we're gonna keep this. You know, we're just gonna take her stuff. Computer. Oh! So this was a tease to the next game because this was one of the inspiration pictures for Ghost of Blackwood Hall. Ghost of Thornton Hall. And fun fact, all of this programming here, this computer coding, is actually for this very scene in the game. So our programmers copied some of the information here from the actual game code that we are in right now, gave them to the artist, and the artist inserted it into this visual here. This is the scene. It's scene 3513. And where hotspots are, what happens when you move, hotspots, navigation, other hotspots. This is really cool. More hotspot, all the hotspots. This is where they are located from pixel counting. So, for example, if you can barely see where my cursor is, pixel 0 is up here in this top left corner, and yeah, so it would count from how many across and then down from both the horizontal and vertical directions. It's really cool. Nerd moment. Okay, ooh, coffee. What can we look at here?
These could be useful.
All right, microphone back. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I think I really do need to upgrade my microphone. It's only a $60 microphone, and it's lasted me a few years now. But the connection is very poor. I could just replace the cord, though, too. That'd be good. Maybe I'll do that before tomorrow's stream.
What do you want?
Who was here the night of the murder?
I was.
Who else?
Ellie and...
And who?
Computers say someone, but the cameras say no one else. Nico walks in that door alone every time I watch the tape.
How many times have you watched the footage?
Don't know. Lots.
Why?
It's my job.
It's my job.
What do you think of Ryan?
Hate her.
Why?
You're smart. Carry the sums. You'll get it.
I like seeing where you guys are all from. It's really cool.
You mentioned rewatching the video. Do you think something is hidden there?
Not hidden. Missing.
What's missing?
It's not a what, it's a who.
I don't understand. Who are you looking for?
Nico's killer.
Just getting cut up on chat.
What do you think of Mason?
Don't like him.
Why not?
I've got my reasons.
What are they?
Secret. No, actually, I hate him because he's up to something.
What?
I have no idea. Not for lack of trying.
Did Nico's work put him in any danger?
Yes, energy is power. Ultimate power.
Why would that put him in danger?
People who want power will not hesitate to get what they want.
Yeah, thanks for asking, Emu and Indie Runner. Baby Jackalope, also known as Cassian, he's doing really good. He's doing good. His favorite food right now is raspberries.
Why were you so concerned about what Mason was up to?
He was messing with tech he didn't understand. I had to make sure he didn't do anything stupid.
Also, Indie Runner, thanks again for the Disney Animals book. Right now it's one of his favorites, and he always pulls it out and he points at all the animals, and I have to make the animal sounds every time he does that because he loves that. The cow is his favorite part.
The log says that one additional person entered the lab the night Nico died.
I know. The question is, how do you know?
Police report. What I don't understand is why the police didn't follow up on it.
They did. Said it was a glitch.
Do you believe that?
What's it matter what I believe? It only matters what they believe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, new text message. What up? Deirdre. Oh, heard back about the 911 call. Guess who waited 30 minutes before calling in the accident? According to time of death reports. Ellie. That's who. I wonder what she was doing. Probably covering her murderous tracks. I mean, who does that? Stylishly late doesn't apply to 911 calls. And before you ask, that's all I know about this. Okay, we need to talk to Ellie about what was her delay all about. And we need to make a key card. So we're gonna do that first. I like how easily it is. We can distract Gray with just pushing a button. Alright, keycard time. Woohoo! Ooh. If we put the blank one in, where is it? Blank card. Card keyer 2000. Key cards. I don't know what the password is. What is the password? I came all this way and I don't even know what the password is. Who knows where I'm supposed to find this information? I forget where I'm supposed to find this information. Yeah, I don't even remember how to do that. Was it,
Have can't check.
I didn't finish snooping her workspace?
Still have to do that.
We have a hint option right here. You can always click on if you are stuck. So, find the color reference grid and a program to use it on. Colored, I did. The program to use it on? I've got the colored grid here. But I don't have a password to get into it. Do I know what the password is? Unlock all binaries, Schrodinger's cat. Oh, the letters! Of course, we do have that information. Thank you for the reminder, everyone. I am silly. Alright, so we did collect all of them. I have it right here, starting with a 12 o'clock hour, maybe? So it's B, F, R, W, O, D, Q, G, G, U, H, Z? Yes! Thank you, guys. Teamwork! Okay, now comes the part where I don't remember what I'm supposed to... Okay, we're doing this in layers here, so whatever. I don't know, let's see. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this. Something like that. I don't know. Alright, is that... We've got this little thing right here. How big is that? Where is that overlapping? I'm not entirely sure. It's going like this. Somewhere along here. Yeah, I think that's correct. We'll see. But we have also... We have a large yellow that goes about there. And then I think we've got something like this with that purple one over here, I think. I do like puzzles like this, but I don't like them being timed for this kind of puzzle. Puzzles that you have to really focus on. Now, if it was a timed puzzle that involved dexterity, like hand-eye coordination, stuff like that, I would excel at that a far greater. How does this work? Okay, maybe that. Let's see. Don't play dangerous music. Don't play dangerous music. Oh, hang on. The blue needs to go here with that there. And then the green there. Okay. Although we needed this here. And then I'm guessing the red. And then... Did I do it? Yes. I hope so. I hope that means I did it correctly. I don't want to try it again. Let's try it. Oh, moment of truth.
I guess this one doesn't work.
No! How did I... Let's try it again. Maybe we can try it again. Maybe I did it wrong. Is there an indication? Don't make me enter the password again. Alright, so this is how I had it. Where did I go wrong? Blue, purple, yellow, red, green. Oh, the green doesn't look quite... Right here, it doesn't look quite right. Oh, I see what I did. It's right here. We need to get it. Oops. That's not correct. This needs to go here. Okay, and then we put this like so, and then... Does that look correct? We'll try it. We'll try it. At least it saves my work so I know...
It's locked.
Oh, I still did it wrong. Alright, let's take 2. I'm gonna save my game just in case Gray comes back. Deadly device, sure, yes. Alright, now where did I go wrong? Upper right, dark blue top, yeah, yellow, okay. Oh! Thank you. I saw your guys' chat feed. Thank you for the tip. You guys are on it. Yes! Teamwork! We are in. I'll take a beaker. Whatever that is. What is that? Solutions. Oh, hey, this is to one of our questions. Let's see. Well, we don't know this just yet, but we can solve question 9. In the game, for question 9, in the game, you must make a chemical solution for etching a silicon wafer. We haven't done that yet. The composition, HFNO3H2O, is made up of what 3 components? Hint, look in the solutions book for the silicon solution. All right, so if we were looking at the periodic table of elements, silicon is, I believe, the Si, which is hydrofluoric acid, nitric acid, and water. So that is the answer to question number 9. You get out your notes. Q9 is hydrofluoric, that's a mouthful, acid. That sound does not sound good. Nitric acid and water. That was question number 9. Was that all? No, we still have yet to get to, oh wait, to get nitric acid, you must mix together, I'm looking at question 6. To get nitric acid, you must mix together water and nitrogen dioxide. Right there, question number 6. Nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't have 7 yet. And we did 10. So all that we're missing is the answer to question 7. We are making terrific progress.
I need to close the box first.
Earthquake machine. Okay. We don't know what we're supposed to do with that just yet.
Something must be broken.
Okay, maybe we'll talk to Ryan about that. Another periodic table of elements.
The red must mean it's locked. I bet if I turn everything blue, it'll open.
Okay, I think this is my favorite kind of puzzle in this game. Because I love this. It's kind of loud, isn't it? It's really loud. Sorry if it's hurting anyone else's ears. I'm trying to remember how to solve this. The answer and the solution is in the strategy guide, and you get the strategy guide for free with every game purchase at herinteractive.com. I just don't have it pulled up with me at the moment. Ah. I'm gonna turn the volume down just a little bit. Because it's a really sharp sound. Ah, you know, so close. Okay. That's a toughie. Oh. Now, if you back up, you can reset it. There we go. And why did we open this? We don't know. What a waste.
This looks dangerous. I should make sure I know what I'm doing before I start.
Yeah, let's not mess with it. Not yet. Photolithography lab. Oh, a cat part. Supplies. I think we have a bin key for this. Ooh, phone charm. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there might be one more. Silicon wafer. Cool. It's so pretty looking. I'll just take that, Nancy. Yes, thank you. Manufacturing designs. Okay, 3D printers. Nice. How to use the etching software. Great. Do we have a reason to do so? No, we do not. Not yet. Can we get on the computer? No, we can't. No! Oh, look. More stuff that we can't interact with. Ooh, I betcha these were the things that were humming. Yep. So this must be where the 3D printing happens. No files in the queue. Battle of the currents. AC versus DC. Here we go. I think this is the answer to question number 7 is in here. Let's find it. So question 7. George Westinghouse and Thomas Edison vied for the right to illuminate what big exposition in 1893? The battle came to a head at the World's Columbian Exposition in 1893 when Edison and Westinghouse vied for the right to illuminate the expo. Westinghouse won the bid, and 100,000 people watched as President Grover Cleveland switched on the lights at the Chicago Fairgrounds on opening day. The exposition is the World's Columbian Exposition. That's the answer. Where's my pen? The World's if I can spell Columbian Expo in Chicago. I think we've got all of our questions filled out. Tammy Tucky is in the house, the host of our Nancy Drew Unlocked podcast. You guys should check those out. They're on YouTube and also on iTunes. Oh, cat part. And you should definitely take a listen to Megan Halverson, who does the voice of Deirdre. We've got her interview up, as well as Rob Jones and Jonah Von Spreeken. They're together in one interview. Should listen to those. We are in the lab.
Time to replace it.
Yay!
Like Ryan's note in the book described.
Hey, Tammy. How you doing? Are you getting enough rest? All right, so this is one solid piece. So we're not supposed to have the same color in a row. So to solve this, it's pretty simple. Look for like some of the biggest ones. So this will not work because a lot of colors are in the same row. So we're just going to bump that up. Now there's only like, maybe one tiny piece here. Oh, we've already got that one, so that doesn't go there. There's the other single piece right here. There we go, red. Now we've got all of those lined up. It can't be here, so it has to be here, which means purple is here. All right, so let's take a look here. Purple can't be in the bottom or in the second to bottom, but it can be there. And then purple can be the next row up. Just, you know, like stair climbing it, ladder stepping. And then purple, 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 purple. Purples are in place. Does this one? Okay, that looks correct. And then we just fit the ones as they fit. Easy.
All right. It looks like something is missing.
Aww.
That must be where the switch goes.
We are missing a lot of pieces for this to work. How was Ellie able to get it to work, huh?
I need to find a way to get that lightning rod working.
Oh, we got just a few minutes left of our stream, so let's take a look what we have yet to do.
Still, that did that. Can't check that off yet.
All right, let's solve one more puzzle here. Ah, it's locked.
I have the clues I need. Time to figure out the correct sequence.
All right, this is a very popular puzzle for a lot of people. They love logic puzzles, and this counts as a logic puzzle when you have to figure out, based on information given, how to sort something or put things in certain orders based on the clues provided. So the red shape is pressed neither first nor last. Let me get out my notes here. I'm going to solve this one before we log off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions here. And this is by order. So red shape is in the first 2, 3, or 4. Yellow shape is pressed last. Okay, so yellow is last. I like solid information like that. Blue shape is star. Okay. Purple is not first. Not purple there. Okay. Triangle is pressed second. Got it. The square is not red. The purple shape, diamond, and circle are pressed in order. So purple, diamond, circle. Okay. Oop. I can draw a circle. I don't have to write the word circle. The green shape is pressed immediately after the diamond. And we just learned that the circle comes immediately after diamond. So, therefore, circle is green. Okay, so based on what I'm seeing right now, the only way that the 3 set right there from this clue, purple, diamond, circle, are pressed in order, the only way that it fits in this sequence is if it goes, if purple is actually the triangle, and it's second, and then we have diamond, whatever, and then circle, green, and then yellow, and that means the blue star is at first position. And we learned that red is not first or last, and the only remaining place for red is the diamond. It's a red diamond, which means what's left is the yellow. What is the other shape? Square? Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is change the colors first. So square is actually yellow. The circle is green. This is correct. It's supposed to be red. The star is blue. Blue. And that's purple. So the order that we're supposed to press it is blue, purple, red, green, yellow. Yes! All right, and right now is the perfect place to leave as a cliffhanger. We're going to save our game right now. And we are going to call it a day. We have made quite a bit of progress. We have completed the first part, well, the first 10 questions on the question worksheet page for students. And we just have the big activity to do on the last page for this the circuit board. So if you look at that page, you just need to cut out all the pieces to the left of the circuit board with the three integrated circuits, and then everything on the left side of that green circuit board. And there's dotted lines on there so you can see where those shapes belong. Or should I say how they connect, like which direction they go. Yes, cliffhanger. I know, YouTube doesn't have purple hearts the way Twitch has purple hearts. Thanks again for watching, you guys. If you missed any part of this stream tonight, this video will be live very, very, very soon. After we end the stream, we will be back tomorrow at the same time. Let me know in the chat if this was a good time for you to be watching. If there was a different time that you'd prefer, I'd like to hear that in the chat feed, or just comment to us or email us. Just let us know if this works for you, because we want to accommodate your schedules too, and so we can have a grand old party with more people in the upcoming future. But we do have more scheduled, and I will see you all tomorrow. So don't forget to finish filling out your form, your worksheet, take a picture of it, and post it to our social media channels with the hashtag Nancy Drew Taught Me. Don't forget, this game is on sale along with all the other teacher educational recommended games. If you use the promo code LEARN20 at checkout. All right. Oh, and take a look. We've got some new merchandise in our Teespring store. If you remember what Nancy Drew's bed looks like in Nancy Drew Alibi in Ashes, we actually pulled the texture files directly from her bed in that game and put them on pillows, fleece blankets, and a couple of comforters that are available for twin-sized beds. Or the pillows, they're more like throw pillows. They can be anywhere on our Teespring store. So I will see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a good night.